All right.
We
Anyway.
got some good-looking guys here in the studio. They don't look
We do.
anywhere near as rough as Charlie.
No, they don't. Colin Proctor and Steve Gainey, everyone knows, 1995, 1999, Kamloops Blazer. He's doing some cooking today on the show. What are you guys doing?
I've got Steve here, and he's prepping up some ingredients for guacamole today. He's going to show us how to make some guacamole. And I am doing some no-prep winter salsa, just the type of thing you can go for the cupboard when you don't have any salsa in the cupboard.
That's good. No prep is always the way.
We had tacos last night.
Did
Could
you?
use some of that advice yesterday. That's okay.
Oh, that's all right.
I'll listen to what Colin has to say today. Anyway.
You can have it for next week instead.
Okay.
Welcome back to Midday, and it is time to do a little bit of cooking with Made with Love Delectable Edibles. We have Colin here today. Alexandra's playing hooky, of course.
That's right.
And that's okay, she's allowed to. And then Steve Gainey, you are the owner of Taco Del Mar in Kamloops.
That's right.
Of course, viewers would know you from your tenure with the Blazers from 95 to 99.
It was a good time.
Yes, and now you're a restaurant owner. How's that going over?
It's enjoyable.
Is it?
Challenging.
It's a lot of work.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, but as a result, guacamole now is one of your specialties, which is never wrong.
No, always enjoyable.
Yeah, and that's what we're making today with another thing that we're
And
making
we
over
are
here.
also doing a salsa as well to go with the guacamole.
Excellent. Let's get started, gentlemen.
All right, start your engines.
Start your engines, indeed.
Are we going to explain the details as we're going?
Sure,
Is
let's
the
do
idea?
that.
Yep.
Tell me what we're doing here.
Well, we're going with an avocado here. You just cut it right down the middle.
Okay.
And then take the nut right out of there.
Yeah.
And it can be a little bit touchy, so be careful there. But
I always
we
have a
try-
problem getting that out. It
Is
always
that
goes
right?
flying across the room and hits the floor, and it's messy.
some
but that's
people get a little excited and go for the knife stab and stuff.
okay. Not good.
Be a little more gentle, but
Okay.
I'd like to just scrape it out. There's also other methods that people do for digging these out of here.
Yeah.
But that's a nice, easy way of doing that. Some of the things we'll be adding are just some already diced up serrano chilies, just a few little ones depending on how hot you like it.
How hot are those peppers?
You know what, it depends a little bit on their age and stuff, but these are pretty spicy.
Yeah,
So we'll be
okay.
gentle when we
Okay.
put
Not
only a
too
few
spicy.
in. I have a little bit of pre-chopped garlic just to save me the trouble of doing it here. And some tomatoes that we've taken care of as well, and some fresh lime that we have ready to go, and then just some pre-chopped cilantro. We'll be adding a little bit of salt and some paprika and mashing it together with a fork. It's a pretty simple process, and it makes for a really nice summer treat for everybody.
Delicious. What would you say is the sort of the winning ingredient in a good guacamole? Is there one thing that stands out more than others that really makes it taste good?
You know, that's a good question. I think everybody has different things that they like in it. Some people like it very plain and simple,
Yeah.
and just putting even some salt on their avocado. Some people like it as plain as that. So
Okay.
I like a lot of flavor in my thing, so
Yes.
I add the garlic and the spice and the cilantro, which is touchy to some people as well. So
Right.
I think it really depends on the individual's taste.
Absolutely, it does. Are we going to get you to mix these up, or are we?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you get started on that, and then I'm going to focus on you for a second.
well,
What's
I'm
going on?
Absolutely going the opposite way of Steve here. We're going the canned route here.
Okay, and
So
that's all right.
what I have here is I'm just adding a can of crushed tomatoes.
Yes.
And a can of corn that's been drained.
Excellent.
And I also have a can of kidney beans,
Yep.
which I have drained and washed, and they're going in too.
Perfect. Excellent. What is this called again that we're making
And
here?
we're just doing a winter salsa. It's the type of thing you run out of salsa in your fridge, you go to your cupboard, and you just add some things.
Why not?
And then I'm just adding a handful of cilantro.
I am all over
Yeah.
cilantro. I know, like you said, Steve, not everyone likes cilantro.
That's right.
But if you like it, you love it. That's my opinion.
And yeah, so this is kind of the opposite route of Steve's. And what I love about Taco Del Mar is like the fresh, their like emphasis on freshness. You go into that restaurant and you're really blown away by the smells and the freshness. Like my kids love it there
Yes.
as well too.
How long has Taco Del Mar been in Kamloops now, Steve, and how's it going?
We're 3 years in.
Is that right?
And you know, it's been great. We've really taken on to a lot of a lot of the locals and people that come in. We usually keep them. So getting people in the door is half of the
Yes.
battle with us. But like you said, once they're there and they get a taste of the food and the environment that's
Yes.
there, it's a really enjoyable place for me to work and for me to have my family up there with me and spending my days there. It's an enjoyable place to be. So.
And Steve Gainey has had a daughter.
That's right.
And how old is she?
Molly is 8 months old.
She's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
and your
Take a
wife
look.
Kayla is also in the green room.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get a shot, actually.
I
That'd be
don't know,
fun.
we'll see.
Anyway, it's nice that they're all here. And where is Taco Del Mar for people who don't know?
Taco Del Mar is next to Winners, and yes, there she is.
There she
Molly
is.
Rose, everybody.
Okay, Molly is delicious. She is very sweet.
Yeah, she's a doll.
Yes, she is. Next to Winners.
That's right, Winners, and
That's
yes, up
good.
there on the hill.
Good location.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's nice.
All right, we've got about a minute left. Who
Okay.
who wants to talk about what they're doing here? Things are coming along.
You can come into me. I'm just
Okay.
matching up as we
Okay.
go and kind of getting all the flavors hopefully in together. I'm just going to still add just a bit of salt into mine, and then we'll be off and running to put it into the bowl.
Do you guys make this fresh every day? I bet you do.
We do actually, yeah. We do make it every day at the store. So, and then we go home and make it once in a while too. I'm a Mexican food lover, so
I bet.
It makes for a nice environment.
It
there.
looks good. It looks really good. And how is the salsa coming along here?
So I've got the cilantro and lime added in. I've added the juice of 2 limes in.
Okay.
And now I'm going to add some spice blends in. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of pesto garlic, 2 tablespoons of Prima Vera, and 4 tablespoons of the jalapeno roots.
Okay, so we'll get those started here.
And I should mention that I will be at Cooper's doing cooking demostrations on Saturday this weekend
Oh,
as
really?
well,
What are you
too.
chefing up?
Well, we'll be doing some pasta, and I think we'll be also demoing a lot of our instant meals as well, too.
Okay, that's excellent. Well, here's what I know. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and check in with you guys at the end of the show to see sort of the final completed look that we have going. So thank you very much, you guys, for spending some time with me here. Quick break now. We will return to this in a few minutes, but when we come back, we're going to be checking in with the city's transportation manager to find out about transit and some of the changes that have taken place in Kamloops this year. Stay with us. 2 centimeters possibly, and a little bit more tomorrow. Before we go, we're checking back in to see how our guacamole and our salsa turned out. How did it go, gentlemen?
I think it turned out great.
Let's take a look. I don't know if we can get a close-up. That looks delicious. So this is just an easy way to provide some fun appetizers that are fairly easy. Yes? And if you want to come in and you don't want to make it yourself, you can go to Taco Del Mar and pick some up, yes?
That's right.
And the salsa?
And the salsa turned out great.
It
Looks
did.
Good.
All right, we're
Yep.
going to have a little snacky snack in just a minute here. You guys, thank you very much, both of you, for coming on today.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. You're very welcome. That's all the time we have for the Tuesday edition of Midday. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good afternoon.